everybody. Welcome back to High on the Hog. I'm your host, Sorry Dillinger, alongside my dad co-host, John Dillinger. And we got another great one for you today. I'm getting tired. I really am. Tired of talking, tired of sitting here, tired of filming. This is the fourth podcast we've done today.
I don't know if you – I think we started explaining, but I think we skipped over the fact that we recorded the entire podcast and then there was no sound. And we are having to do them again. I don't know if we made that clear.
I also skipped over my apology, but it's okay. It'll be all right. Yeah, so we filmed 2 hours of podcast.
In the morning.
And the audio went out, so we're fighting for you guys.
Not for you. You're watching it. Whatever.
You know, we're trying our best to keep it going. I almost said no, I don't want to do it, but I was like, we got to film. We got to take advantage of what we got going on right now because the podcast did good and I want to keep it going. So, all right, for the first time in history, these two former powerhouse programs
the first time I'm hearing
will face off in a home-and-home series. Arkansas will travel to Notre Dame in 2028. It was supposed to take place in 2020. COVID happened, set it back 8 years.
Boo COVID.
The bout set to take place this Saturday in Donald W. Reynolds Razorback Stadium.
I wonder if is it just always going to be Donald W. Reynolds Razorback Stadium because we can't sell the naming rights to our stadium?
We'll be able to sell it. We'll be able to
put
put Houston Nutt. How much money do you think Houston Nutt's going to sell it for?
Eskimo.
How much do you think he'll sell it for?
$400 million.
Hey, what's that turkey guy who's going around buying all the sports stuff? Let's sell it to him. He going around doing everything right now.
Is it Turkey?
He's like the
Saudi?
king. Yeah, he's the king of Turkey.
The king of Turkey?
Prince or whatever he is. He's
Captain Butterball?
He going around buying everything. Let's sell it to him. But anyways, game's taking place at 11 in the morning, which is just dumb.
It's crazy that this is the first time that these two teams have played. I feel like I can remember watching games from the 60s of Arkansas and Notre Dame playing in the Cotton Bowl and stuff.
Well, is it the Berenstain or the Bear-Stain Bear?
Yeah, it's like a Mandela effect. But, yeah, I mean, I know I've seen Notre Dame and Alabama and Notre Dame and it seemed like Texas and Notre Dame and maybe even Ole Miss, you know. But somehow this is the first meeting of these two schools who, by the way, share a legendary coach in the man,
Lou Holtz.
Lou Holtz.
I think he's coming to this game, too.
Yeah, and had a Razorback shirt on in the ad I saw.
Yeah, the polo.
Had a
Notre Dame and another one.
shirt in the one that they were playing up there, but yeah.
But, yeah, so the University of Notre Dame was opened in 1842 by the Congregation of the Holy Cross, officially chartered by Indiana legislature in 1844. The football program started just 43 years later in 1887. Its inaugural game was against the University of Michigan, a loss there 8-0.
That must be why they have such a long-standing rivalry.
Must be. Yeah, so I thought that was pretty cool. Play Michigan your first ever game, but it's a storied program. You know, the university has an outstanding all-time record of 963 to 341. That's a win percentage of .731. That's incredible. I
bet they're lying about half of them.
More than likely. You know, a storied program. They've claimed 11 national championships.
That's nothing. How many we've claimed?
3. High on the Hog, we claimed 3, but
3
listen to this.
Plus 10.
You know how many conference championships they got? They got 0.
That's terrible.
And we got a whole bunch of them. We won
Probably
7 in the Southwestern Conference.
Yeah, we had
and we've got like 2 or 3 in the SEC.
We've got Western Division, but never an SEC championship.
We went to the game, though.
We did.
Missouri's never gone to the game.
It's Notre
Ole
Dame.
Miss has never gone to the game. They've probably won 3 or something. I really don't have any idea.
Thought you forgot who.
But anyways, you've won 0 conference championships, so you suck. And it's not like they're like, well, we've never been in
0.
And we've never been in one. Yeah, you have. You're in the ACC in 2020.
And they did not win.
And they didn't win it.
That's true.
They went into the game and lost.
0%.
Yeah, terrible. So anyways, Notre Dame comes into this game as the 22nd ranked team in the nation with the record of 1-2.
They were still in the top 25 when they were 0-2. That's
it
wild.
Makes no sense. You've got losses to Miami and Texas Aggies. So you've played 2 good teams, but you won over former Arkansas defensive coordinator, Missouri head coach Barry Odom, his Purdue team. You beat them. So Arkansas does have a fairly similar record of 2-2.
You mean Purdue?
With devastating losses to
Come in late
hey,
on
this
that
is the good thing. You know, I didn't have my whole mess up before, so now they get this joke for the first time. So you've got your devastating 1-score losses to both Ole Miss and that poverty program somehow. You know, the Memphis Convicts over there. Don't know how you lose to them. They're terrible, but make no mistake, Notre Dame's a very well coached team by a head coach.
Speaking of convicts,
Marcus Freeman. He's
look,
33-10.
he's like, my fish was this big.
He's 33-10 at
Sounds like I didn't catch no fish.
tenure. You're messing me up
I
here
had
at Notre
fish
Dame.
for breakfast.
No, what he's doing right there is, I don't know what you want me to do. I don't know what to do in this situation. You want me to, you know. So, anyways, impressive.
He's doing the Macarena.
He's 33-10 record coming into the season. Last year he went 14-2, losing the national championship game
Sam
against
Pittman's
Ohio
like Bigfoot
State.
walking away from a guy that's like, I don't want to be around Bigfoot. He stinks.
Programs. This
It's 4 in the
podcast is going down a shambles. This team is led by true freshman quarterback C.J. Carr. Is that Hudson Carr's brother, or is that Hudson Card?
Listen, I don't know.
Anyways, C.J. Carr on the season so far, he's passed for 737 yards, 5 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He poses no threat, absolutely none on
Wait a
the
minute,
ground.
I want to guess how many rushing yards he has.
How many rushing yards?
500.
He's got 1.
One is not as
Through
good
3
as
games.
500.
He's only recorded rushing stats in 2 games. His game against Miami, he rushed for 16 yards. His game against the Aggies, he rushed for negative 15 yards. So he's got 1 yard rushing on the season. That's not very good.
Taylor Green has more than that.
Taylor Green has 335 more yards than that, or
So
somewhere around there.
He's going to be a statue standing back there.
Yes, so
like
the defense has one less problem to. That's
he's
what I
gonna
feel better
make
about. They don't have to try as hard.
Peyton Manning look like.
He's going to make Ben Roethlisberger
Tim
look like
Tebow.
Usain Bolt.
But what about their running back? Don't they got an awesome running back?
You're probably thinking, well, they probably got 500 yards rushing on the ground. Jeremiah Love is the lead rusher for this team.
I heard he's
the
good.
leading rusher for the Wine Drunkards. You know, he's got 52 carries for 284 yards.
That's not that good.
That's not that great.
That's about is that a 5-yard average? Oh, that's not bad average.
Yeah, but
Barry Odom.
Taylor Green has 100 more yards than your running back.
Barry
And he's a
Odom.
quarterback.
Because you know Sam Pittman talked to Barry Odom.
Yeah.
And he figured out by talking to Barry Odom how to beat Notre Dame. But when he was doing that, he said that Barry Odom said that this guy is one of the best running backs he's ever seen. Run all over per don't. Not
I ain't buying it.
Not Purdue. Per don't.
I ain't buying it.
That's what he said.
He's got 187. Oh, wait, no, that's the other guy. He's got 240 yards, 3 touchdowns, followed by Jadarian Price, 27 for 187 and 5 touchdowns. Arkansas's defense, though, is going to have to focus on containing this kid, Malachi Fields.
Well,
he's
they're
impressive.
terrible, so
he's got
come up
great
with a new
hands.
plan.
He's got great route running skills that will expose man-to-man coverage every time you put it in there.
Man-to-man coverage is not where we're good.
We don't have to play man-to-man coverage because their quarterback can't run the football. So we're going to be playing zone, hopefully. And hopefully we have fired Travis Williams and let a fan coach the defense and benched all of our starting defense players and put in new ones.
Fire Travis Williams and maybe put Deke Adams in as head coach. But the defensive line has not been playing that great either.
Well, you want to know something? The definition of insanity.
What is that? Just doing the same thing
It's
over
doing
and
the
over?
same thing over and over again and expecting different results.
Here's the deal.
Travis Williams is doing the same thing, and we ain't getting different results.
I do think that we match up better defensively against Notre Dame, which I thought we, was going to beat Ole Miss and Memphis. So what do I know? But, with their quarterback not being able to run really.
With their quarter in the back.
With their quarter in the back not being able to bid in the bop. If he's just going to be standing back there handing the ball off, it helps you to key on the run. You don't have to
see if he's pulling and run after him.
Right. So
he's not pulling.
He's not going to pull it out and run it. So you can just kind of focus on the running back. Hopefully stop the run. Hopefully that'll allow us to play some zone, maybe bring some zone blitzes, maybe actually get some pressure on the quarterback.
Well, you send 8 against 3, 6 against 3, and you don't get none. It's not looking great.
That was my line. But
anyways, defensively, though, Notre Dame doesn't really have any standout performers. Nobody's recorded 20 tackles yet for their team. It's not a very strong defense, as they don't really create a lot of pressure on the quarterback. Today, only 3 sacks. In terms of creating turnovers, they're behind Arkansas. 3 interceptions to our 4, 1 forced fumble to our 4. So it appears as if somehow Arkansas might have the better defense, surprisingly. Then again, the difference in competition to this point has been steep and drastically different. So take it with a grain of salt. Notre Dame's faced much better teams to this point. You know, playing Miami and Texas, we played Arkansas State, Alabama, A&M.
They have. You know, they played number 10.
It's worth noting.
Miami. Of course, they lost that game by a field goal. They played number 16, A&M, at home. Lost that game by 1 point. They played Purdue. They beat them pretty handily. Then they've got us, and then they've got just kind of a hodgepodge of teams that you would recognize everybody on their schedule. After us, they got Boise State. They got North Carolina State. They got USC. They got Boston College. Navy.
The University of South Carolina?
Pitt. No. Oh. Syracuse and Stanford. All logos you're going to know and recognize, but not really the top of their leagues.
Yeah.
You know,
easier to win
anymore. Yeah. So, you know, that's the thing about not playing in a conference. What you can do is you can kind of cherry pick these logos out of these other conferences that look good on your resume, but really, who are you playing? I don't think there's another other than USC. There's not another top 25 team on their schedule, and USC's 21. And who knows if they're going to still be in the top 25 by the time they play.
More than likely not. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it's Notre Dame. You know,
Notre Dame.
They don't really scare
bunch of dames,
but
bunch of women.
Yeah, defensively, Arkansas's got to get this thing figured out. Whether it's Travis lighting a torch underneath his players or Deke Adams taking over, change is necessary for survival at this point. The offense can handle Notre Dame. Make no mistake. This offense is going to torch Notre Dame's defense over and over and over and over again.
All we can do is hope that Bobby puts up 50
But can the defense finally step up and take a step forward and rerouting the ship's course?
Well, I don't know if Notre Dame could score 50 points if they were on the football field by themselves. I think they're kind of like what RG3 said about the what's her name? Famous basketball woman player that plays right now that's not Caitlin Clark.
Candace Parker.
Candace Parker. He said was it Candace Parker?
She's
anyway.
Sid the Sloth. Angel Reese.
Yeah. He said if she was in a gym by herself for an hour, she'd come out of there with 10 points and 10,000 rebounds.
That's funny.
I think that's not.
I haven't heard that. That's funny.
Trying to score 50. But anyways, we just got to hope Bobby's got the offense rolling.
I think he does. So, with that being said, can Arkansas's defense step up and help this game? Can Arkansas's offense not fumble the ball at the 5-yard line with 13 seconds to go and it's a tied ball game or down by a point? 1 Corinthians 16:13 says, "Be watchful, stand firm in the faith.
Yep.
Act like men.
Be a man.
Be strong."
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to do. I'm keeping the faith. Give me God's favorite team, the Hogs, to strike down the pagans and win it 41-35.
Oh my goodness! So you picking the Hogs?
Give me the Hogs.
You
baby.
high on them Hogs?
High on the Hogs, 10-2 national championship, baby.
Hey,
give it to me.
Undefeated.
If y'all couldn't tell, I'm sipping on what them Catholics are right now.
No, you're not. Here's
Cherry
what
Dr.
I know.
Pepper.
Here's the thing. After last week, man, I was low on the Hogs. I mean, I was high on the Hoosiers.
But you're not. But you're not.
I think we match up good with Notre Dame.
I think we do too.
I think what we do good, they don't do too good.
I agree.
The places where they're bad, I think we're better.
I like where it's going.
Where they can't do this, we can do that.
We can do that better.
I think we can score a lot of points, and I don't think they can score.
We can score so many points, and they can't score any of them.
I'm picking this game.
Give it to me, baby.
35.
Oh, yeah.
34.
That's close.
The Hogs.
Let's go.
Fumble the ball away at the goal line and with no time left on the clock to lose by 1 point to Notre Dame.
Thank you all. God bless and go. So
Give me
this
God's
just in.
least favorite team. The Fighting Irish of Notre Dame.
Hound the Hog is recruiting for a new podcast host, a new reporter. Send your
What, you can't handle the truth?
Send your resume in to highonthogshow@gmail.com. That's HIGHONHOGSHOW@gmail.com.
That is the actual email address. And we need to get like Patreon or something. We need to get some support. We need to get them to
Send us some money
so we can get an air conditioner.
If you own a roofing company,
and maybe
let's do it.
audio
Mechanic,
equipment that works.
Let's do it. Sweetwater, sponsors.
Here's the deal.
I'm so disappointed in you.
Until these Hogs show me something.
Why?
I mean, I'm like the Jews in 1 Corinthians 1:22, seeking after a sign. I'm like the people from Missouri. You got to show me something.
I don't live in a show me state. I ain't looking for a sign. The
All
Messiah
they
done
showed
came.
me is that when the game's on the line, they going to fumble away. Here's what I think's going to happen. I don't even think Notre Dame's going to tackle us. I think our running back's going to have the ball in his hand. I think the defense is going to part like the Red Sea, and he's going to run over to the right and get around the linebackers, and then right before he crosses the goal line, Sam Pittman's going to fall asleep, fall down in front of him, trip him, he's going to fall, hit the ball, it's going to go on the ground. Notre Dame's going to pick it up, and they're going to win.
That would be the most Arkansas ending to a game in history. So let me ask you this.
Put that on TikTok.
Why are you trying to be realistic? This is High on the Hogs. We're winning the national championship.
Man, until they show me they can beat somebody, I ain't going to pick them.
I understand, and let me tell you, 5 seconds before I said my pick, I was going to do it, but I can't go against the Hogs. I got an itch to scratch, and I can't do it.
What's funny is I was actually going to pick the Hogs, and then the last second I swapped it to Notre Dame.
I mean, my notes, everything in here, I was like, Notre Dame's going to win this game. I can't do it. I can't. I'll be surprised if there's a game this is whole season that I'm like, yeah, the Hogs going to lose this one. Because I just got faith in them. I love them so much. I believe in the Hogs. I'm keeping the faith. I'm acting like a man, and I'm standing firm. Let's go beat those Catholics.
I want us to. I hope I'm wrong. I hope you're right.
Got them at the Hill, first time in history. Should have some fire to play. Should have some want to. Should have the ability. Should have the coaching.
You know Sam Pittman's still a coach, right?
Give me the Catholics 41-35 to take on the Hogs. Nah, the Hogs are winning this game. We're pulling it back. Sam Pittman is winning a national championship.
Well, here's the
season.
deal. Let me throw this at you before we get out of here. You know what?
I can't remember.
You know what week is after this game, right?
In the last podcast, did we talk about Darren McFadden becoming a brand ambassador, or was that the first time?
I can't remember. We might have just talked about it in this
I got a
podcast.
question for you.
Now, listen.
Go ahead.
It's a bye week.
Okay, yeah.
And
It is. I forgot about that, yeah.
yeah.
Beat Notre Dame.
And you know what happens a lot of times when a losing coach loses a game right before a bye week? He loses more and he loses his job. And so if Sam does lay an egg here and loses to Notre Dame, we may be having a different coach by the time we play Tennessee. If he beats Notre Dame, he will keep his job at least until after the Tennessee game.
Yeah.
But probably to the end of the season because Hunter Yurachek is cheap.
Question for you. Okay. He's 32-33.
Yeah.
Do you think – because he's not coaching after this season. If he wins it out and wins a national championship, I don't think he'll be here. Do you think Hunter Yurachek is
dumb,
maybe
a
waiting
loser,
for Pittman
not
to
good at his job,
get over 500 because they're friends, they like each other? You think he's trying to get him to win enough games so that he could pay him the money
to actively
he's cheap, yeah,
defraud the University of Arkansas? I think Hunter Yurachek's a good man. I've been giving him a hard time with the last 2 podcasts. I detested what he said, and I detested the spirit of what he said. I understand it, and I understand you saying don't lie to me. I understand that, but
give me a solution.
You've got to give me a solution, and you've got to say, oh, okay, that's my fault. If we're that bad at raising money, I'm the right money raiser. You need to take it, and you need to do something about it. So, no. I think he probably wants to fire Sam when he's under 500 and pay him a cheaper buyout.
Yeah, he is a cheap guy, yeah. Well, is there anything else we need to
Life insurance, you need it. I got it. Hit me up and buy it.
Where would you buy it at?
Well, who we brought to?
We're brought to you up here in the corner. Wait, hold on. Let me drag you over there.
There we go.
Up there, brought to you by Shelter Insurance Dillinger Agency out of Harrisburg, Arkansas. They're licensed in Arkansas, Tennessee, and Missouri. So if you're in any of those states, we'll sell you some insurance.
That's right.
Life insurance, and not just life, but home, auto, farm, business, annuities.
Commercial truck insurance.
If you want to buy a $500 million annuity policy, we'll get licensed in Tijuana. Just let us know.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. But Life Insurance Month, ain't it?
It is. It's National Life Insurance Awareness Month. And on a serious note, life insurance is the most important thing that you'll, as far as most important insurance policy that you'll ever buy. You know, we have to buy auto insurance, but life insurance, the most important thing in your family's life is you. And if you're gone, the last thing they want to think about is how to bury you or how we're going to pay the bills now. You don't want to add that grief. Also, you don't want your family having to go around and beg the church or put up change jars around town, start a GoFundMe account. Do the responsible thing. Buy a life insurance policy. Set your family up for success. Hope that they don't have to ever cash it in, but you'll be glad to know that you made that provision for them if something happens, because it can and it does all the time.
I heard it's pretty cheap. I heard you can get it for like a car wash payment a month.
More affordable than pretty much any other form of insurance you're going to buy. So 870-578-5900. Call or text that number any time of day. I mean, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. If you text me right now, I'll text you back.
And out of pure curiosity, just because I want to know, if I wanted to buy a $250,000 policy, how much would that be a month on estimate?
I ain't got a computer in my brain.
$50, $100
on you, probably not even that much. $250 on you would probably be $25.
$25 a month, and your wife gets $250. That's all I'm saying. I'm trying to help you out here.
Yeah, but that's a 21-year-old healthy male, non-smoker,
21-year-old
good
male,
height and weight. I mean, yeah.
But all right. Anything else we need to talk to him about?
No.
Share, like, comment,
and all that. Listen. Comment. If you're a Notre Dame fan and you're watching this, I want to tell you.
You're ugly, you're stupid, and I don't like you.
I want to tell you 3 things. I want to tell you, number 1, your feet stink. Number 2, your nose is big. And number 3, you don't love Jesus. Now say something about it, all right?
Yeah. Just comment. Comment. Anything. Like I said.
And we love you.
Your team is horrible and your state smells bad, unless you're from the state of Arkansas. So thank y'all, guys. We appreciate you much. Have a good day. Thank y'all. God bless and go Hogs.
Jesus sake.
Woo! Peace!